everyone, Kimberly here, and it is a very cold Saturday, March 28th. I'm losing a little bit of daylight here. Sorry, I meant to post earlier, but anyway, so this is our first week home. If you saw my last video, you know that we were transitioning from my parents' home to our house, and I will say it was kind of an adjustment and, getting back into our regular lives here at our house. So I think things went fairly smoothly. We had a lot of help, which was great. And, it's just an adjustment being back home and the footprint of this house being so different. My house, typical colonial with lots of stairs. So, had to initially go through and sort of baby-proof it, remove all those area rugs, and, figure out how I can transition between the floors without putting myself at risk or falling. Now, speaking of falls, I, had explained in other videos about how I took a really bad fall in February 6th. I have subsequently had several tests, x-rays, MRI, the discogram, which I would not recommend if you don't have to do it. It's not a pleasant experience, but they have indicated to me that there were some slight adjustments to the hardware. We don't really know the exact impact of that. I will be meeting with my neurosurgeon again on April 8th. And we will be going over all of the tests and see what's really going on. He needs to compare the x-rays and not just read the report. So waiting for him to return. He is on vacation out of the country, and I'll be I'm really anticipating that going over all of these test results will lead to some sort of determination as to what the plan is next for me. So in the meantime, I just want to let everybody know that I added a wellness doctor. He's let's see, I guess it's kind of it's an integrative medicine, but he is going to be the doctor that will follow me through my physical therapy process, which I have been released for. So with that, I want to just highlight the importance because of adding a wellness doctor or someone similar who can really help manage and guide you through that physical therapy process. And the importance of that is, I think after we're done with our spinal fusion and released by our neurosurgeon, which is the doctor I had, or if you've gone to an orthopedic surgeon, once you're after your initial visit, and they don't see you again except to periodically do the x-rays to make sure that your hardware and your fusion is still in place, and then monitoring the bone growth. After that, they're not interested, they're not really following you along your physical therapy, and so I've added this wellness doctor, and he is going to work very closely with me and my physical therapist to ensure that each step that I'm taking in physical therapy is really at the right time, and that I'm not doing anything that's going to be putting my fusion at risk. You've gone through this entire process, and it's a difficult one. So to make sure that your physical therapy is going as planned and at the pace and speed that you need, or slowly, right? I mean, you just don't know. So I added him to my team in order to really guide me through that process. And I've already met with him several times, and I just think that it was a great idea. So maybe something for you to think about as well. I will be seeing him next week, and he also wants to go over all of my reports that the neurosurgeon ordered, and he's doing this because even though I had the fall, I've been walking. I've just been taking it, a lot more easy. I'm not walking as far, and I'm not walking as long, and that's not a bad thing. It's just I really had to slow it down to make sure that I didn't do any further damage, you know, post the fall. So anyway, that's all I've got right now, and working on another video. Gosh, I'm really losing the daylight here, but working on another video. My son was helping me out to get the sound right, and these are going to be primarily for the lessons learned that I've been promising for so long, and I do have them. I swear I've got 2 of them, but I desperately need food. We have not been to the grocery store since I've been home, so we are on our way there now, and when I get back, I am hoping to post that video, the very first one of my little tips and tricks that I learned along the way. So anyway, thanks for listening, and I will catch up with you guys very soon. I hope everybody's doing well, and take care.